360 Virtual Tours, HLS Show Me How, video 2 of 2. Hi, my name is Michael Giannotti, and I'm a Microsoft Teams Technology Specialist with the Microsoft Corporation. I work in our Healthcare and Life Sciences group, and you can find myself as well as all my colleagues posting out at https://aka.ms/HLS blog. That's aka.ms/HLS blog. So this second part video is going to be a lot shorter and sweet, but we've created this whole 360 virtual tour, and if you missed the last segment, be sure to watch that first, right? We show how you can go ahead and quickly create those virtual tours for onboarding and other scenarios that you might think of. Also, contextual training within a given area that somebody is looking at. It's some great stuff. But now the final part that we need to do, and maybe I should have included in the last video, but we're going to quickly show you here, is how can we then expose that to our users. So what we're going to do is be taking a look at how we can both add it to navigation as well as to Microsoft Teams, right? Bringing it to where people work. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so here we are. There's our created initial tour in a SharePoint space. It was built into this particular site here, but we want to link this in so that people, when they come in, obviously to explore this space and this tour and take a look at highlighted content, navigate to additional areas, etc., can get to it very simply. So what we're going to do is link in our tour space where we might have one or more tours. I'm just going to quickly back up here, and let's go ahead and get out of this particular view. There we go. So to get to here, we have a link up top. We're just going to simply copy that. And we're going to edit, in this case, our navigation. So what we want to do is come to the end here. Let's go ahead and we are going to set up, not a link. Yeah, this is a link. It's going to be just directly to it. We're going to call this, well, first let's put in the URL. Make sure I didn't double get that HTTPS, which I did. No problem. Backspace. And the name that we're going to display. And we're going to call this our Facilities Virtual Tours. We're going to go ahead and click OK. It's added that here. We're going to save. And there's our link here. So we've now added this link. So again, if people are coming in here, they can just simply click, they can enter, and that's all great, right? So it makes it easy. And again, we can have tours for multiple facilities, just adding them as we did here and simply navigate through here to get to it. That's easy. But we want to bring this to where people are. How do we do that? Well, where do people work? They work in Teams. Now, there's two ways that you might want to render this. Number one, any SharePoint site you can turn into an application using App Studio. And here, as an example, I've created one for a SharePoint portal site around training, right? And we've added that. So we could do the same for our facilities or this whole onboarding site. But I've got a team that was set up for onboard hiring, and here we are. And if I wanted to bring people directly into facilities tours, we can build out this team for the new hires so they can collaborate and do things. It's as simple as this. We're going to have tab. I'm just going to select website here, and we're going to call this our Facilities Virtual Tour, like that. We're going to paste that URL in, right? We could post to the channel about that. We're going to go ahead and save. It's going to create this new tab, and presto changeo, voila, there we go. So all the different facility tours that, are set up would appear. I can come in, I can click, I can go ahead, read the text like we were doing earlier. I can go ahead, dive into this new area where I might want to look at, I don't know, a PDF. I can open in a new tab. That PDF of this checklist that we had shown in the previous video, where I can print it, I can save it, do what I need, close that, come back here. I can also get training on this new Gadget X training video, which could be for sterilization or other things. It's going to bring up the video and play that. We don't need to look at my face. And all those things that we have added and done all become apparent and available. And again, here's this headset view. If we do in fact have a headset, we could put that on and actually go directly there as well. Sweet and simple. Like I said, not a whole lot, just a simple link to drop it into Teams as a tab, or we can come in and again use our App Studio to create a view to that tab and then add it for all users on the left-hand nav if desired. So that's it. I mean, easy peasy, right? Simple navigation. We just simply add that link within SharePoint navigation. Most folks, in fact, anybody who does SharePoint will know how to do that. That's the simplest. But really where it gets compelling is bringing the experience then to the people where they work. Very typically, organizations that are doing onboarding will have a team where they, bring people, have meetings, etc., for that, cohort or whatever you call them in your organization. And so you can bring that facilities tour right within your Teams itself as a tab, or perhaps for all employees, because if you have many facilities, if you're multi-geo, if you're in different cities or even within a given city, have scattered facilities and people, you want to help them or train them, you can put those front and center, right? So for training, for tours, all of that can be brought into Teams readily. I hope you found this little short video helpful as a follow-up to video 1. 360 tours, they're simple, they're easy, they're intuitive. Try them, play with them, you're going to love it. With that, this is Mike Giannotti. You can always connect with me and my colleagues again at aka.ms/HLSblog. That's aka.ms/HLSblog. If you'd like to connect directly with me, you can find me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/Mike Giannotti. And finally, I tweet a lot. I retweet a lot of the stuff out there from the various product groups, but you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Giannotti. I hope you have a great day. You found this useful. Take care, and as always, ciao.